Hello and welcome to the Island USA podcast. I'm your host, Christopher Holton, and this is my co-host, Connor Lamb.
Hello.
Today, we're going to do what we always do. We're going to talk about some hot topics, tell some stories, maybe get into some friendly debate, and have some fun over a nice game of Minecraft. So I appreciate you for coming. As of right now, you can still get the Island USA sweatshirt. If you are watching right now, Connor is wearing it. It is very comfy. Connor, give me a 5-second review of your Island USA sweatshirt, will you?
Dude, it's the only thing I ever sleep in. It's the best.
Wait, what? Okay. The only thing? All right. That's
Only
a
thing.
interesting choice, but it's yours, and I applaud you for it.
Thank you.
I love mine. It's very comfy. It's very nice. So I recommend you buy one. And here's how you do that. You follow me on islandusa.brand and you hit my DMs and we can set it up. It is $45 for the sweatshirts and it's $25 for the t-shirts. Both equally comfortable. You won't be disappointed. Trust me.
You will not be.
Now, on to our next topic. All right. Well, Connor, what is our first topic today?
We're gonna talk about a little bit about camping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
so
good.
You're in Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
So you do camping stuff with your troop. Is that what's the word for it? Your troop. Yeah. And then I go backpacking like a couple times a summer. We almost went like a couple weeks ago just because we couldn't. We knew that one was going to be up there, but turned out it just didn't work out. But so Christopher, what do you do on your little campouts?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but because it differs for like every camp out, it depends on where we're going. My troop does a monthly camp out, and that basically consists of you plan a meal with your patrol, and your patrol is like the dudes in your age group. So they join the same year you did.
Okay.
Normally. Sometimes they divide patrols differently. That's how we do it. Most people do it like that. So
if you joined later, you'd be like in a younger, like with younger paired with younger kids?
No, you'd probably just join. Because like Stan, he joined late, but he's in our patrol.
I see. Here we go.
So yeah, I think it depends, but normally it is just your age group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite type of s'more?
My favorite type of s'more. There's more than one type?
Of course there's more than one type. Come on.
I don't know. Traditional. Whatever the one is that is just the graham cracker, the Hershey's chocolate, and the marshmallow.
Yeah, I don't think there's official names for the other ones that I'm thinking of, but the Reese's Pieces.
How do you do that?
You get like the thin ones. You know, it's just before they now just came out with the thin ones, which are going to be the best ones for them. But before we would just do like the not the pieces,
the thin what?
Just the thin Reese's like peanut butter cup things. Yeah.
So it's not Reese's Pieces. It's just a Reese's.
Pieces. Yes, but then you get the one that has the pieces in it, so it's a little crunchy as well.
Got it.
That's the texture. You know, texture counts more than flavor.
Yeah. So you don't have a Hershey. You just have Reese's.
Depends on the situation. Sometimes we'll bring both.
Bro, that's how you get diabetes or high cholesterol.
You do one or the other.
Okay, that sounds delicious. We're gonna have to try that later this summer. What are your other favorites?
I will. So some people like to literally set their marshmallows on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you one of those people?
No. Well, maybe. I don't want to say it depends on my mood, but like normally I like it the golden brown.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I'm really lazy, I'll just burn it because I
I
don't
see.
care. But normally I like the golden brown. Like I
Yeah.
prefer that. Like I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
psychopath. Like I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
just put it in and char it like my dad does until it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
he
like,
doesn't do it that far, but it seems like that sometimes.
yeah. I like just so it's crunchy on the outside and then the inside's just barely melted.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it's a little dangerous because when you're pulling it off the roasting stick, the center of it can actually just stay on the stick. So you got to really be careful with your graham cracker and
Right.
make sure you support that bad boy off of there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Graham crackers, man. Speaking of s'mores, you just got a brand new fireplace, didn't you?
Yeah, a little fire pit.
Bonfire
Yeah.
campfire thing? Yeah,
Yeah,
tell me
yeah.
about that.
It's like it's so we have a gas like propane fire pit on the deck, but it gives us just like some sort of like it sets the mood, but it's not the same as like an actual wood burning fire pit. So we really wanted that eventually, and so we just got the space for it, and we just got one. And it's kind of different where it's relatively small.
Yeah.
I think it's about half the size of your normal fire pit, but it's really
Yeah.
deep and it has holes in the bottom of it, kind of like around the edge of it. And the bottom where the wood sits and the coal sit is a grate, and it sucks hot air through it because fire is really like oxygen. So if
Yeah.
you feed that sucker with a lot of oxygen, um, it superheats the air around it because it's also double walled, and so it becomes a smokeless fire, and it's like really hot. So we actually melt our s'more sticks because it's too hot for them after a while. So you got to like rotate them out because they start turning bright red.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you cook those marshmallows pretty quick, don't you?
yeah. You get the golden brown in like a minute, and if you're not careful, you get the fiery explosion in in a second. You turn away and just marshmallows gone.
Boom, your marshmallow is just obliterated, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is definitely something we're gonna have to do this summer. Make s'mores in your new little campfire stove thing.
Yeah.
Your fire, your outdoor fireplace. What are some other things that we can do this summer? I'm thinking, Connor, I think you were thinking, uh, we should make a summer bucket list right now. So
Shall
we have our first thing, which is the obviously make s'mores. I feel like that's obvious. Connor, what would you say should be our second addition to the list?
I think we need to wake up really early someday, like just one day out of the blue, okay? And we need to go observe the sunrise, like super early, kind of like what we did in Cannon Beach this last year. We didn't really get to see it, but we'll actually tell another story here in a few minutes about our first endeavor of this same kind of deal, but we hope to make that one better, or I hope to at least, especially now that we're older and actually know what we're doing.
Yeah. So sunrise photos, that's very important. And um, you live in a particularly good position to take sunrise, not sunset photos.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely make it an objective to wake up and do that.
How early are you
Um,
prepared to wake up?
I'm prepared to wake up as early as we can. Me and Connor are no strangers to waking up early for things. We
Even if they
touched on
don't pay
this.
out, it still
We
paid
touched
out.
on
It
this in our
still paid
first
out.
episode, but in case you weren't there or you've forgotten, me and Connor had to wake up around 2 a.m. to hike a mountain
To
um,
see the sunrise.
to see the sunrise.
Yeah.
Of course, the catch being that we didn't see a sunrise.
It
But
just got lighter and lighter
yeah, it did.
in the hazy fog.
For sure, for sure.
Yep.
And I think next time we'll make it an objective. If we wake up early, it should be worth it.
Yes, it should be.
um, it should
Check the
be
weather
worth it.
reports.
I'm definitely planning to get some good photos in the summer, go on a couple photo shoots. And um, I posted on Instagram like last time I think the last time was like last week. Um, but before then I hadn't posted in like months. Connor hasn't posted in
Since
months.
September.
Since September on our private accounts. So it's yeah. So Connor actually hasn't
I
almost
really
posted in a
need to,
year.
yeah.
So it was just crazy because I remember
It's really
helping
the
him
photo.
post that photo. But yeah, no, I wanna get some good posts in this summer.
Yeah. Well, my last post was a sunset, so the new sunrise one would be
It'll be like a
ideal.
full circle, dude.
Yeah,
It'll be
dude.
full circle.
Yeah,
It's
because
gonna be great.
that's like going into winter, right? It's the sunset of summer, and then it's the sunrise of summer when it's coming back out. Oh man.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Great. I'm thinking for our third objective on our bucket list, um, since Canyon Beach may or may not happen this year, it's still up in the air. I'm thinking that we we get a game of Commandos going, if we can, with a couple of other people and try and do it on MI. I don't know where. I'm not sure if we do it downtown or like
I'm not sure we can do downtown. I think downtown's busy enough.
depends on how late you go,
Your
man.
neighborhood's pretty good. Yeah, that's true.
Huh?
Your neighborhood's pretty good for it
My neighborhood would be actually crazy fun
because like
because it's
the
flat. It's pretty
woods.
flat.
Yeah, the
There's
woods.
woods. There's a lot of different like mini parks. So up the
Yeah,
street there's one. Next to my house there's one.
that'd be
Um,
sick.
two, and there's a bunch of ravines too. A ton of ravines like and
Yeah, yeah.
trails and stuff that go through. There's like 3 within a 5-minute walk of my house. So I
A
think
minute
I think we
run.
can make it work. Huh?
A minute run.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
we could, the other option is doing it not downtown but at the shopping center.
yeah, yeah,
So or in that area, you know what I'm
yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
So I don't know, I'm thinking we host a game of Commandos this summer with some other people. What do you think about that?
For sure. That sounds legit. Yeah, we could should see if any of the Cannon Beach people would come up for that.
That would be insane and I doubt it.
Yeah, me too.
But maybe, you never know. um yeah, Connor, what should be our number 4 on our list of things that we have to do this summer? I think an obvious is surfing,
Of
having
course.
a bunch of
Of course.
overnights. Um, so um, let me think. Um, another another thing we could do. Um, so yeah, I mean, obviously we'll surf and stuff, but another one is I think we need to have at least a couple of nights in the new clubhouse that I'm making in my garage.
Oh yeah, I've
It's
never
gonna be
done that.
sick, dude. It's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna have my TV in there. There's a freezer. There's gonna be a mini fridge. There's gonna be
You can put in
foosball,
LEDs.
huh?
LEDs this year.
LEDs, Christmas lights. We're gonna have darts. It's gonna be so nice, and I cannot wait. So that just the clubhouse, the garage clubhouse experience
Yeah, of
is just one on its own. So
course.
Connor, what do you think our number 5 will be?
All right, so my number five might be different than your number five. With Connor's flowers and everything, I was given an opportunity to do a wedding in August. So hopefully that wedding is still gonna happen. Um, but I feel like that would be an extreme experience like something I've been asked to do big events before, but nothing as like important and as memorable as a wedding is. And I feel like that would be just like a peak in the Connors Flowers business lifespan.
I agree. That'd be really cool. That'd be sick.
So Christopher,
Yeah.
number 5, the same as obviously not the same number 5 as mine. So what's your number 5?
I would say I want to create another wave of clothing this summer. I'm not sure exactly what that would look like, what I would be making, maybe tees, maybe tank tops, hats. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I mean, I have ideas, but I am not set on anything right now. One way you can make that happen is, supporting the current wave right now. Get a t-shirt, get a sweatshirt, or just reach out and follow us on whatever you can. But I'm really determined to do that, and I really want to bring you some sick clothes that are just as comfortable and just as high quality, because that's more important to me. It's bringing high quality clothes to you more than like the frequency of bringing you things, right? Because I want my products to last you for a long time, and so far so good. So yeah, I'd say that's my number 5. Yeah. And you got yours, what, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, November? Yeah, this wave has been out for a while. It was a big wave. There was a lot of stock, which was good. Because everyone that wanted one got one, and we got even more. So hit me up. So as of now on our bucket list, we have surfing, game of commandos, hanging out in the clubhouse, taking sunset s'mores, taking sunrise photos, potentially sunset photos as well, because those are always fun.
More or less an Instagram post to start the summer off.
Yeah. And of course, just having an all around good time. I think we gotta add some more stuff to our list. Connor? Oh, I have one before you go. I have one. Connor is turning 16 this summer. Which means he can drive.
Yeah.
Which means I guess legally you have to wait 6 months to drive anywhere. And I'm not going to admit to any crimes on a podcast that's going to be posted all over the internet. But I'm just going to say this.
Hey, in February.
In February, Connor, what are we going to do in February?
I don't know, dude. Go everywhere.
Go everywhere. See everyone.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. And I don't turn 16 till next March. So, which is fine though, because you
got me.
I don't really care. Yeah, exactly. Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Exactly. So yeah.
We're good.
Connor, what's number 6 on our bucket list?
All right, dude. What's number 6?
I don't know.
What's number 6?
Dude, speaking of camping, we should go on a camping trip this summer.
Yeah. That'd be great. I'll take
That'd
you
to
sick. Lost Lake with everybody, or just us. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatever we want to do.
Whatever we want to do. I think. Yeah. We should at least just go on a camping trip.
Yeah, and I can drive myself, just myself.
Yeah, and then I'll just get a ride there, and then get a ride back.
Yeah.
From someone unknown.
We'll figure that out when we get to it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at the moment. But yeah, Connor, that's a.
Do you hammock? Do you hammock?
Oh yeah, I got a great hammock.
Thank you.
Dude,
Anyone who brings a tent nowadays is a psychopath.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. There are some pretty bougie tents that I've seen. I've seen some pretty nice tents, and also the nice thing about tents, I will say, is depending on where you're camping, the tree you are hammocking under
Can be big.
may, huh?
We've had issues where the trees are too big.
Too
Our
big,
straps, our
right?
straps don't fit around them.
Or they don't have a large canopy.
Yeah.
So if it rains,
You bring tarps. Bring tarps.
huh?
Tarps.
Yeah, but
We got
sure, but
okay. You got tarps that fit the hammock that are built for hammocking, and it's
mhm.
perfect. You got like your tent that's above the ground. There's no rainwater coming in at all. It weighs literally like nothing. It's like in a little stuff sack that's like this big. You just
Yeah,
pack it in your bag, but you can hike like 50 miles and it's fine.
yeah, true. Hammocking is fun. I hammocked
Okay.
for one of my Boy Scout camps, and
Yeah, yeah,
for like I hammocked. I think I hammocked for like 5 nights in a 4 or 5 nights in a row,
yeah,
and I at that point I was like done. But
yeah,
the first 3 nights were great. The first three nights
yeah,
were
yeah.
great. So that's a great. I'm excited. We're gonna go hammocking.
Cherry,
Yeah.
my dog, whoever doesn't, or like if you don't know my dog's name, my dog Cherry, she's a miniature Australian Shepherd, so she's like 40-ish pounds. I have a, excuse me, I have a double adult sized hammock, so it's a huge one, like I can fully lay out, and it's like massive. Um, um, and so my dog sleeps in it at the same time as me.
Saving that for anyone, Connor.
Yeah, just cherry.
Cuddle camping, huh? With your puppy
My puppy.
or or a female, perhaps.
My puppy is a female. Come on.
Yeah, my bad. My
Yeah,
bad. You're
exactly.
right. You're right. My bad. But why do you have such a big hammock, dude?
Because you don't fall out of it. Like, why not? It doesn't weigh anything else. It's just like it's like nylon material. It's
It
huge. You
does
just sit
weigh
there
it does weigh more.
barely. If you're hauling a tent in, it like you can't tell me that like literally like an extra like 10 feet of nylon is gonna weigh like that much more than like
Right. Right, then poles and
yeah
and the heavy tarp that's on the
yeah
bottom.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. Um what I guess we can cross that bridge when we come
Okay,
to it, but
if you really need to tent, okay, I
yeah.
got you covered. I have a hammock tent. Okay,
Yeah.
I have a hammock tent. You set it 20 feet up. Okay, it's a tri. It connects to three trees. You gotta find the perfect trees. It kind of sucks, but you gotta fit the perfect trees, or else it doesn't work. Okay, you drop a rope ladder out the bottom of it. It's it's ridiculous. You sit up there.
You have it?
I have it. Yeah,
That'd be kind of fun.
Sam Leclerc, and I. That's where we slept on Lopez when he came and got me for Cannon Beach.
Oh,
That's
got
where we
it.
were sleeping in. It's a three-person. So actually, they use them for like flood rescue stuff because you can set them to anything. Like you can use street signs and stuff.
Yeah.
So they'll put them over intersections really, really high,
Right, yeah.
and the water goes under them, and then they can pull boats right up underneath them.
That makes sense.
So if you can't get back to like dry land, um,
Have you seen those climber dudes that like hang the tent
off
over
the
the
side,
cliff
yeah,
and it's just like swinging?
yeah.
I don't know how you
Okay,
would do that,
I
dude.
I'm fine with heights, okay, but if you put me at the top of like a 300-foot cliff,
Yeah.
especially when like it's like literally like a rope holding you, you're just like, it's like that. You're just like,
Right. Is it really worth
yeah,
it at that point?
no,
Yeah, no.
no.
No. Connor, what's our
Mm.
number 7? Now that I generously came up with a great idea for
For
camping.
for number 6, dude, what we need to do, this kind of okay, this kind of combines a little bit of our number 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is kind of like theoretically, okay, I'm not promising anything, obviously, okay, but so you know how Christopher has the sweatshirt brand, right? And then I have my flowers. We've talked about this a little bit briefly, but I think collaboration between Island USA and Connor's Flowers to make like either a Connor's Flowers hoodie or a Connor's Flowers like whatever, right?
It would be
Or even
perfect.
would be sweet. and like make it
Yeah,
even like
it could be hype.
like rep it when I'm selling my flowers, and then we do a little trade off, right? And then on your pop up shops, you have flowers, okay? Maybe even complimentary flowers.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning to do pop-up shops this summer. That's given. And again, it really depends on what happens with this COVID thing. But best case scenario, we have at least 2 or 3 pop-up shops all around the Seattle area on the east side and in the city. So, I mean, if you're around, stop by.
Might have to grab myself another hoodie. My dad likes to steal mine. I might have to get him one.
Yeah, he has a tee though, right? He has a t-shirt.
Yeah, it's a little bit too small for him, so I
Oh,
actually took it back from him. I don't even know where it is at the moment.
yeah, cool.
All right, well, I think that's enough bucket list stuff for now.
I
Might
think
have
you're
to
right.
add on it in future episodes, but
For sure. And we'll let you know what happens, and we'll give you progress updates on how it's going for us. Sound good? Um, so I wanted to, speaking of clothing and fashion, me and Connor are both heavy supporters of the flannel. They're important, and
they're great.
I think right now we're gonna have to do flannel review. And today I'm gonna be reviewing my brand new flannel. Connor, you can
Oh,
maybe
this is my
pick one of
first time seeing
yours.
it. I
But
got one
here,
right here.
here is this is a flannel from if you're watching, it's from Vineyard Vines. It's my first flannel from Vineyard Vines.
Ooh,
Most of
they
mine are
make
from,
flannels.
huh?
They make flannels,
Apparently, man. This
dude.
thing is nice, dude. I feel like a kook from Outer Banks when I'm wearing this, and I'll tell you why. It is slim fit. So it doesn't make you look boxy. The problem with a lot of flannels I found is they're boxy.
Yeah, yeah. I had
And
to.
they don't fit you. They just go down, and then
They
you
fit the
have this kind of,
shoulders. They fit the
they fit
shoulders,
the
and that's
shoulders,
it.
right?
Yeah.
This is the softest flannel I have. I believe the price is somewhere around $90 to $100. Um, of course, I got this on sale, and it's amazing. It is the best flannel I own. I highly recommend it. It's better than the ones that I have. I have um, flannels from all over, man. I have flannels from everywhere, from like Volcom to North. I have one. No, I don't. I'm lying. I can't remember. A couple from Costco. Costco.
Yes, that's the best. The
They're
best
cheap.
place.
Okay.
They're thick. They're thick.
If you
They're
want,
so
if
warm.
you want, if you want nice, high quality, you don't want to take it outside, you don't want to get it dirty, you want something that looks really good, go to somewhere nice, get yourself a nice looking flannel. If you want to get something that works and that will keep you warm and that looks pretty good, go to Costco. I don't make the rules. I just play by them. And so I'm going to tell you this right now. If you want a well-functioning flannel, you go to Costco. If you want a really nice looking flannel that feels amazing, you got to go to Vineyard Vines. And I mean, look at this,
Yeah,
dude.
Christopher, you should describe it for our Apple Music and Spotify listeners.
Okay, so it's plaid, obviously. There are small yellow stripes, but the majority of it is red and blue. Now, I normally don't like that color combination. It seems very it screams old person to me normally. But and that's kind of what I thought when I first looked at it, but then I put it on and I said, "Wow, it fits. It works." And even with this dark blue undershirt I had, this plain dark blue, and my silver chain and my what was it?
Your
Oh,
studs.
and well, yeah. So if you don't know, I got my ears pierced a while ago. Honestly, I love it. They're nice. I'm feeling it. I'm digging it. I've gotten probably 80 to 20% positive. Like 80-20. Like 80% is like good feedback of like people like it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then there's the 20% that are like, it doesn't suit your personality. And I'm like, well then what? First of all, who cares? Second of all, the only people that have said that don't really know me. And third off, why doesn't I don't know. You like they weren't even like it
Yeah.
looks
The
ugly.
fact.
They're like it doesn't suit your personality.
Yeah.
I'm
And the
like
fact that they
people
even like
even
bring it up to you.
yeah, I don't
Like whatever.
anyways, I'm liking it. It's working good. Flannels. Connor, let's move on to your flannel.
My flannel.
Uh,
All right. I got a lot of flannels. Like I have 4 that are just blue. Okay.
yeah, I have three. I have 3 different blue flannels.
I have 4 blue ones, at least 2 gray ones, at least I think 2 or 3 red ones, and then I have a yellow one that's nasty. It's like it's not a real flannel. It's like a wicking mountain bike flannel. Um, yeah, it has like reflectors in some of the parts that kind of like glows in the dark, which is kind of cool. But the one I have right now is probably my nicest blue one. Hold on, let me configure this correctly. Um, it is like a lighter blue, like a navy blue almost, but a little bit lighter than a navy blue, crossed with a really dark blue. So it doesn't go with a lot of stuff, but I don't seem to have that issue because I have so many. I just choose the one that goes with the outfit I'm wearing. But it's probably it has like the little tiny features where like the bottom button on it is orange, has an orange thread in it, and then the bottom like button receiver. What's the word for that? I don't even know. But that also has an orange thing, so you know which one's which. You're not like putting an offset one, like 'cause that's the worst, you know. Like you put the bottom one offset by one, you do the whole thing, and then you're like, crap, I just put it on like the wrong way. You got to unbutton every single one. Yeah. So like just the little details and like the collar is buttoned down like in 2 different spots, and it has like a little collar like spiffer up thing. But so this is like one of my dressier flannels as well. It's like a
Where's this
Nordstrom brand.
flannel from?
Nordstrom brand, I
Nordstrom.
think. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Um, and it's all right. It's like a weatherproof somehow. I don't even know. But I don't usually wear it in the weather. In the rain. I use my Costco one where it's actually like thick and warm. I
Yeah.
think Christopher and I have matching
Yeah,
Costco ones.
Mia, crazy how this works. So I had 2 flannels for Christmas, one of which was this one from American Eagle. And hold up, no, I'm not gonna grab it. I'll grab it
Go
next
for it over there.
episode,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'll show you. But one was the American Eagle one, super nice, thick, warm, and the other one was also thick and warm, and it was blue, and it was from Costco. Now, I show up at school after winter break, and I I saw Connor a little bit during the whole winter break, but we weren't wearing the flannels, of course, because
They're brand new.
reasons.
You wouldn't want to break them in.
Of course.
Got to break them in at
So
school. You can't. We can't wear them too early.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
So of course um I see him at school wearing what appears to be my flannel, and I said, Connor, I have that same flannel. And he's like, my mom got it for me for Christmas. And I said, my mom got mine for me for Christmas. And it was just a really nice bonding moment for the 2 of us. And we learned a lot about our moms
Brothers. Yeah.
and how they gift. And we realized that they're very similar when it comes to gifting techniques.
Yes.
And it was a good day. And then a couple weeks later, we decided to wear the same flannel. And
On the same day,
wow,
dude.
I'm telling you, um, some people couldn't process it. They were dumbstruck. They're like speechless. They're like,
Wait a second.
"You're wearing the same flannel," and I was
And
like,
they're like, they were mad.
"Wow, really? Wow!" It's like, okay, it's like those memes where it's like when girls wear the same thing, and
Yeah.
then it's like them like two like a stock image of 2 girls wearing the same thing, super mad at
Yeah.
each other, and it's like when boys wear the same thing, and then it's like the Grand Army of the Republic, like the Star
Yeah.
Wars clones, just all in rows of the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
thing. It's so true though. Like dudes can wear the same thing and like feel happy and feel proud about it, but if girls do it, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. All right, that's all I have to say. Connor,
Yes.
I'm passing it back to you. Sorry that I interrupted.
That's okay. So, dude, crazy idea. Just, okay, out of the blue. This was not scripted at all. Okay,
Okay.
anyone listening? What if we did collaboration flannels?
It would be hard to pull off,
Yeah.
but I think it might
Really
be
hard
worth
to
it.
get. Yeah.
So, guys, go to my Instagram, direct message me, islandusa.brand, and you tell me, do you want to see a flannel? Would you get a flannel? You know what? I'm going to leave a poll up on my story tonight. By the time of this video coming
Flannel or
out
sweatshirt?
on Friday, what do you want to see next? Would you like to see a flannel? Hit yes. Give us a follow so I know you want it, and then we'll work our hardest to make that happen. Connor's Flowers, Island USA flannel. Wow. What color would we do, bro?
I have no idea. I think.
I'm thinking
Okay,
green, maybe?
maybe. Um, I don't see many like white flannels like at all. Like an accent white.
Oh, and then you could have, you could have like a huge like dahlia embroidered in the
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
with like an eye in it.
Yeah. Dude.
That would be sick. It's just an idea.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
confirmed, but I mean, I would not be opposed to that idea, honestly, in the slightest. Connor Lamb,
All right.
speak to me, man.
Enough about fashion. Here we go.
Enough about fashion. Talk
Enough
to me.
about fashion. Okay.
Well,
This is
a little bit more about fashion.
okay.
And
Here we go.
our fashion sense was poor. Connor, I
Oh.
think
Oh yes.
I think it's about time that you tell the story in its entirety. I'm gonna sit back and listen and
I
pop
don't
in
think.
when I think is
Yeah.
necessary.
Okay. I don't think anyone has ever heard the full story about this. Maybe my dad has, like a long time ago. He probably doesn't remember.
No, I
Maybe.
doubt it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. This isn't as intense as last week. Okay. This is more chill. More. We'll just get into it. Here we go. Okay. So Christopher and I, we're like chilling out. Okay. It's like pretty late. We're having like a little sleepover thing. This was like, was this sixth or seventh grade? Years ago.
I want to say early 7th grade.
Yeah.
And I want to say that because we didn't start hanging out till like the end of 6th grade. Because the first time you slept over,
it was February.
first time you slept over was for my birthday.
Yeah.
Because I invited you and Justin because you were in
March. So that's late 7th grade, late 6th grade. Yeah.
Late 6th grade. And then that summer was when we really started hanging out.
Yes.
So I think it was 7th grade because we'd known each other for a while at this point.
Yeah. That's probably right.
That's crazy, dude. All right.
That long. Okay. So we're chilling out. Okay, it's pretty late. So Christopher gets inspired by a recent Instagram post of okay, how far? No. Okay, we're not talking about that part. Well, he gets inspired by an Instagram post. Okay, so we try to recreate it. Okay. So we
recreate it.
We poorly
recreate it.
But we weren't. We were intending to not poorly we were trying to actually do this. Like.
Okay, the quality of that original photo.
Yes.
For 7th grader was crazy, and us trying to replicate it at 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning.
It wasn't working.
No, okay.
I can just say that it was not working.
There was sunlight in the picture, okay, and it was like the shades and stuff were like.
Okay. Don't go into too much detail, buddy.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, I just pulled up the photo to like kind of jog my memory of like what of our photo, our recreation photo. I don't even remember like what I don't even think I saw the original photo.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think I did.
It was up on their Instagram.
It was?
I showed you, dude.
Okay. So we like used the lamp and like shaders and stuff and like to put stuff in this whole thing. Okay, and then that like really got us inspired to like go and like take. Oh my gosh, we like did this whole wardrobe change. Like went through my whole closet, picked out my first flannel. It was my first flannel I ever owned.
We wore black leather jackets,
Yes.
and we turned on half of the lights in the hallway so that we could look cool, and the shadows were so nice and dope. And Connor had this as his profile picture up until like a couple months ago.
No, it was like a year. Okay, it wasn't the leather jacket. Okay, it was just a headshot, and it was with my first flannel, so it was okay. It was like a little weird like editing stuff too. So um, we took so many photos. I looked through my Google Photos, and it's just like a full like scroll mouse like just huge amount. Okay, and then we got like so inspired that we decided to wake up at 4:30 the next morning.
Yeah.
Go take sunrise
Oh,
photos.
screw that, dude. It wasn't that early. It was like 5:30, because
Oh, because there was no sun anyways at that time. It was like midwinter break. Might have been like 6.
it was cold. I
It
remember
was
it was
really
cold.
cold. It was really cold. We couldn't stay out there for very long. It was perfect. We did it on the lake. So we're sitting on a dock, right? And the sun is just coming up, and it's like a mirrored. It's like gorgeous setting, right? And then you just see us and Christopher. Okay, Christopher did a little bit of like you've had some like stuff done, like photo shoots done for like legit like.
So I did professional theater until I was, well, okay. So technically I was doing, dude, this must have been 6th grade. There was no way it could have been 7th grade.
I don't know. I'm going crazy thinking about this.
Because now that I think about it, I did Holiday Inn in 7th grade, which was a show at the Fifth Avenue Theater in Seattle. And when I did it, I swear I looked older than those photos. So,
We might have to put
okay.
them up side by side eventually. Not today. Not today.
The point is, that I had some photo experience because I'd done a couple photo shoots for headshots and stuff for shows. So it
I had
wasn't my
nothing.
first time.
Nothing. It was like my first like ever.
So
Like legit.
I think the photos of Connor turned out good. Like the
Oh no.
angles were good.
My
The
facial
angles were good.
expressions. Like the
But
angles were fine.
Connor, okay, if you're watching right now, this is what Connor's face was like. He was like this.
It was so
He's like
funny.
this. He's like this.
It was so good. Okay, it wasn't that close. It wasn't that as close as that. It was like set. It
But
was
I
more
have
like
to.
it was back there. Yeah, yeah.
I was just giving them the
Yeah,
face.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Connor,
And
can you
then
pull it
I
up?
could what's up? I
Can you
could
pull
pull
it
it
up,
up.
dude? I want to see it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, here we go. Hold on a second. My
You
Google
want to send it
Photos
to me,
tab.
and then I can share my screen and show the whole world.
Okay.
So, anyways, while he's doing that, our replication of this photo did not go well. And revisiting them just makes us realize how cringy we were. Utterly cringy. Probably on every single level.
Yeah, it was
But
pretty bad.
I think, like we were saying, we're going to try and do photo shoots again that are not so cringy and that do not make me want to gouge my eyes out.
Oh, okay. Dude. Okay, hold on. Let me
What's
bring
my?
it through.
Do I still have cringy Instagram posts? Wait, should I make you a co-host, dude?
Yes, please.
Um, um, you are now a host. Are
Ooh,
you the host?
I'm the host now.
How do I make you co-host, dude?
I don't know. How do I make you host?
You got to go to more participants and then hit me and then hit
Hold on
more.
a second. Participants.
Oh, I just reclaimed it, dude. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to make you a host, dude.
Okay, I'll just send this to you then.
Okay, cool. Send me the photo and then I can pull it up and share it for you.
I'm gonna have to do it through my phone.
If not, just raise the photo to the screen, dude. That's fine.
It's like 2 seconds away. Hold on.
No, it's gonna be too complicated anyways. Connor, just
Okay.
raise
All
the
right. All
photo
right.
to the
Here we
screen.
go. Here we go. I'm finding it for real. For real this time. Here we go.
For real, for real, for real this time.
This is the
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
best content you've ever heard.
For
Here we
real,
go.
for real,
All right.
for real this
Okay.
time.
Should I do the recreation photo?
Yeah, show him that. No, no, no,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no, 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 no.
All right. All right. Here we go. Here
Pull
we
up,
go.
bulgy eyes, Connor. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'll move. Put it a little closer for him.
I can't see my own screen, but yeah. There she is.
Oh,
Dude. Okay. That's it.
oh,
That's it.
oh. He's so cute. He's so cute. Little baby Connor when he was tiny. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude, those were awful. So
Yeah.
bad, dude.
All right. So that's kind of where we got our inspiration for our bucket list item to go redo kind of that deal, but like actually do it decently this
Yeah,
time.
for sure.
But we thought we did it decently then, so
Well, yeah. So we could look back. We could be doing
2 years.
podcasts still in 2 years. Actually, that'd be so cool. Imagine if we were on like episode 100 in like 2 years, and we're going back and redoing photos again because we think those ones were cringy.
Yeah, and then we're looking back too. We're redoing the story. Crazy. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think there is one final topic I think we really want to touch on.
I want to touch
Connor.
on something as well.
All right. Well, we'll start with what I kind of
I'm not sure
wanted to.
about yours. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll start with what I wanted to talk about, and then I think we can get to you. But we kind of wanted to, or I kind of wanted to open up a little questionnaire to our viewers, and I wanted to say, what have you guys been doing over quarantine? What have you been getting done? What have you been creating, helping with, just around your house?
Everyone, yeah, had little house
I,
projects. I've been in little house projects around. Let me know. Let us
yeah.
know.
So maybe I'll go as well as the poll, the flannel poll. I think I'm gonna put up a questions box. Go in and tell me what you've been getting done. How you've been growing. Me and my dad built a fence for my nana. Um, as this is going on, social distancing, staying out of the house, but building it in her backyard, and that has been super fun and such a good learning experience. And I don't know if I've told this to Connor, but one of the main things that I want to do is I want to build a tiny house when I'm in college. I want to build one, and here is why I want to build a tiny house. I've been interested in like tiny houses for like a long time. And Connor, have I told you this, dude?
Mm-mm.
Oh my
Not at
gosh, dude.
all. No, no, no.
The amount of times in the last year that I've stayed up till 4 in the morning watching tiny house video. Okay, no, that's 4. That's exaggerating. 2 in the morning watching tiny house videos is insane, dude. I've been planning. I literally have drawings. I can bring. Hold on, let me find them. Okay, I'll find them for you next episode. I have drawings of what I want my tiny house to look like. Like I want to build a tiny house.
Where are you gonna build it?
Huh?
Where are you gonna put it?
Well, I have a few ideas where I'm gonna put it. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna build it yet. Or no, sorry, vice versa. I might know where I'm gonna build it, but I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet.
I see.
Okay, so it's still up in the air. And I think it will be for quite some time. But I really want to build a tiny house, and so, but I need
Maybe
experience. Huh?
So yeah, maybe that's like you should like start that. Perfect time.
Well,
What's going on, man?
here's the thing about you can't just build a tiny house. That's not how it works. Okay, you need so how it works is you get a trailer, you buy a trailer, which is just like a frame on with 2 wheels and a hitch, right? That's
Yeah.
what you get one that's big enough, and then you build the structure, the
Yes.
frame of the house on top of that trailer.
Okay.
You have to get one, and then you have to start construction. But a lot of people do like steel framing, because steel framing works better. Because if you're going to be moving your tiny house a lot, you want steel framing,
Yeah,
because
nice and strong.
it'll endure.
Last
But if
forever.
you're not going to move it that much, like wood is fine. So like it's just like getting the resources and finding a place to build it, because as you're building it, you want it to be like covered so it's not getting wet and stuff
Ah,
as construction continues.
yeah,
At first it's fine, but then later, and it's also something I'm like not ready for, and also it takes a lot of like money. um, uh, but in the long run, you save so much. So like my current plan right now is to go to school and then start working for the first like for the first 10 years of my career, maybe a little less, like 8 years of my career. I just want to live out of the tiny house and save, because because what I want to do, which I don't want to get into, it doesn't like pay a lot at first, and it's very important to like save what you can in the beginning, because it can help you later. So I've been building like the fence and working on some like other like carpentry like style project, building
yeah, yeah.
things with wood and like assembling things is definitely good experience, because like you build all your cabinets. You can order them, but you have to get them like custom built for your model, because you want everything to be efficient, right? And so building the fence has like also been great experience. And I think now is a perfect time to build your skill set, learn what you want to be, what you want to do, where you can grow as a person, and stick on that course. So, I mean, that fence is officially done. Me and my dad finished it last week. We're gonna stain it this summer once it gets hotter. Remember it got hot where we live for like 2, 3 days, right?
Yeah, like
That's when
2 days.
everyone broke social distancing.
Yeah,
Everyone was like, "Screw it, it's hot out.
we're
Boat
outside.
party, boat party. Invite all your friends." Um, but that wasn't enough time to stain it. It would have gotten wet because it rained the very
Yeah,
like next
literally the
day.
day after. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're waiting till it gets like consistently hot and dry. So you can stain it, but it's done. Connor, what have you been doing, man?
I've been chilling out. I haven't been surfing as much as I would like to. My situation hasn't made it so I can continue to do that, but I can wakeboard. So that's been nice. I've been getting better at wakeboarding. But this past week, I was it's 2 days ago, 2 3 days ago. I had a little hiccup in my progression process. I ate it a little extra hard on one of these. It wasn't even like a little. It wasn't. It didn't feel like a hard fall when it like first happened. But as soon as I hit the water, I knew something was up because I was upside down, like straight down in the water, and the board came from my head, like a scorpion, and the board came and smacked the back of my head, or like the top. It's like right here. Um, and so now I have a big goose egg and a minor concussion, but which isn't great for online schooling. uh, so I have like, ooh, I like all my brightness all the way down right now. Okay, polarized lenses. I should probably get the blue light like Christopher has, but oh, I can't even see anything on my screen. But so it's a little hiccup in my growing experience, but it should be over within a week. Yep.
Cool,
Yeah.
Connor. So everyone, go respond. What have you been doing? How have you been growing during this time? Connor, what's the final thing you want to touch on before we close up?
Uh, I
Was
don't
there
know.
anything?
I don't think so, dude.
All right, cool.
I think that's good.
With
That's
that,
it.
you guys, I'm gonna say goodbye.
Yeah.
And go like, follow, share, follow us on Instagram. I think we're gonna create a Twitter soon, maybe. Um, go follow Connor's Flowers. Go follow Island USA, and have a great rest of your week. Bye.